Hey YouTube, Snowman here. Hey, welcome to the channel. Thank you for being here. Just doing some thinking today. I know sometimes I have trouble coming up with content and coming up with topics or things to talk about or things to show you. But I want to talk about something. I want to talk about how hard it is to find good help these days. I know in previous videos I've talked about I work for a moderately sized company. They employ about 100 to 110 employees at any given time. I've been here about 4 months, and boy, them dogs are excited, aren't they? They bark constantly, but anyhow, I guess they're happy. That's good to have a guard dog, you know. That way, you know, people feel safe. So, anyhow, I just want to talk about how hard it is to find good help. Where I work, there is actually a person that is paid that has a full-time position. They're called employee recruiter. That's their job. They interview and hire people daily. We hire someone, the same time someone's being hired, someone's quitting. You know, I have noticed, you know, there are your regular employees that have been there for, you know, 5, 6, 7 years. But then on the flip side, you have these employees that they're very short-lived. You know, they come on, and I'm sure you guys know very well. They come to work, they're gung-ho, they're yes sir, no sir, you know, what can I do? You know, they're running from point A to point B, and, you know, real ambitious and real enthusiastic and a great attitude. You know, cell phones in their pocket, and just they're real attentive to work. And something happens. You know, they get comfortable. They start to learn the expectations. They start to learn a lot of times how to get away with doing the wrong thing. And it's tough because I'll spend, say, a month or two developing a staff member, developing someone, show them how to do their job, how to do their duties, and be productive and efficient, and, you know. And then once you get someone all adjusted and get someone brought in the right way, all of a sudden it's like, hey man, you know, I found a new job, or, you know, I'm tired of this, or I don't make enough money, or, well, okay, well, you know what, good luck to you. I hope you find happiness. I hope you find something better. You know, there are times where someone legitimately finds something better. You know, more power to them. But some of these guys, they're just. I've already seen a guy. He worked. I swear it was like 2 or 3 weeks. Got his first paycheck. And then he quit. It's like, what did you do? Did you just quit your job after 2 weeks to go down in your mom's basement and play video games? I don't know if that's right of me to say that, but, you know, judging by the way some of these guys act, I'm pretty sure that's what they do. You know, and there are some guys that they're just, I don't want to say no good, but there are some guys that are just not cut out to be, you know, laborers, or to do things that require any kind of physical activity or exertion, or, you know, I don't claim to be some, you know, ultra endurance athlete, but I think for my age and my stature and everything, I think I put in a pretty good day's work and get a lot of things done. And I think it just has a lot to do with your, what are you trying to call it? Just your demeanor, you know. you have to have some grit if you want to be a laborer. You got to have, you got to put in those long hours, and you got to work in the heat and work in the cold, and work under time constraints, and it's tough. It's not for everybody, but it is hard to find good work these days. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's just the age that we find ourselves in, or I know I posted a video about cell phones and electronic devices at work. It's still an ongoing issue, an ongoing problem. So and now it's to the point where I'm just like, put your phone away, or I'll find someone else that wants to work and not play with it. But I don't know. But that'll be enough on that topic. But let me know. Jump in the comments and tell me maybe what you think it is, what's causing this trend. I don't know. Jump in, let me know. I think I have a pretty good idea. I don't want to be too judgmental. I don't want to, I don't want to make people upset or say the wrong thing. So, hey, I'm just putting it out there. Yep, I'm just putting it out there. A lot of people are lazy these days and just don't want to work. They just want stuff handed to them. Okay, there, I said it. But last Friday, I didn't tell you guys. It's starting to rain. Wind's blowing. Good. I don't have to water the garden tonight. Let old Mother Nature do it. Yeah, last Friday I was on my way to work about 6:30 in the morning. I was not even 5 minutes from the shop where I work. And driving down a little road about 25, 30 miles per hour. A deer just darted right out in front of me. I didn't even have time to react. I don't even think I hit the brakes. Hit the poor deer, little doe. Bounced off the front of my truck, cracked some hardware in the front, grill and bumper, and I took it to the body shop today after work. And I went to Enterprise Rental. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but pretty big company in the United States here. Enterprise Rental. On the phone, I asked them, I'm like, hey, because I have a small pickup. I have a Suzuki Equator. It's the same as a Nissan Frontier. It's the same truck, just with Suzuki emblems on it. It's a little 4-cylinder truck, 2-wheel drive, light duty. Perfect. That's all I need. I can load it up. I can load my camping gear in the back, or put a load of firewood in there, or doesn't have 4-wheel drive, but you just have to know how to drive and have good tires. I put a little weight in the back too. But anyhow, I asked the lady, I said, can I get a small, like a compact pickup? I don't need anything big, because I don't see the need to have 350 horsepower V8 driving back and forth to work. It's just nonsense. I don't pull trailers, and I'm not pulling horse trailers or anything big, or big heavy loads or anything like that. But I was sitting at the dealership, and they called the girl from Enterprise Rental. It's right across the street from the dealership. And this girl pulls up in a 2018 bright red Silverado Chevy pickup. My jaw hit the ground. I was like, this is my truck for the week? She's like, yeah, is it okay? I'm like, do you have anything smaller? She goes, no, this is the only pickup we have, and you requested a pickup, Mr. Snow. I said, wow. I walk up to it, and I walked up to this thing. I feel like it's mine. I do. I feel like it's my truck. I've never felt this way about a vehicle in my life right off the bat, because, I don't care. Ford, Chevy, Dodge, they're all the same. They're all good in their own way. But I grew up, I always did like Chevy. People that I associate with, we always like the Chevys. I like the Fords. I like the older stuff, though. But I tell you what, this thing's got a V8, an LS motor, 5.3, and when you're going down the highway, half the motor shuts off, and it turns into a 4-cylinder, a V4. So, they said on the highway, this thing can get upwards of 32 miles to the gallon and on the highway. Are you kidding me? But let me just show it to you one more time. It's got leather heated seats. It's got Bluetooth. It's got the OnStar. You know, look at this thing. Let me flip this. I can't flip the screen, but look at this thing. I mean, I loaded the family up in it tonight and took them out to eat. And it was great. I put my daughter and my son in the back, and I turned the heated seat on for my wife. She's like, wow, it's getting warm. Like, wouldn't that be nice in the wintertime? But, you know, we got out on the highway, and I tromped her down to the floor, and it pinned us all into the seats. Just felt like a rocket ship. Pretty neat. I guess that's what happens when you hit a deer. You get to drive around and feel like a king for a week. But oh well. I mean, it's a nice truck, but I don't need this. It's like a special occasion for me. I just like my simple little truck, and it doesn't take much to make me happy. As long as I can get to work and back and take care of my family and get me from point A to point B. I like to save money too. I know I talk about that sometimes, but I get something that gets good gas mileage. I'm okay with that. But yeah, that's what happened. Pretty nice vehicle. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But again, I guess I was just thinking of things to talk about, and that was my topic today. You know, young people again. It come up again. So, and like you know, not every young person's like that. We get a lot of really good young ambitious people that, you know, some young people you could tell that they grew up around, you know, machines and laboring their whole lives, and you know, you could tell that they took care of the house and mowed the grass and cut some firewood. And maybe I'm just being too judgmental. I think maybe everybody just needs a chance. But yeah, some people they're just lazy. They don't want to work. They have a bad attitude. Well, maybe we could change some people. Maybe we could help some people out. I know I try to take some of these young guys under my wing and say, here, this is, you know, try this out. Try it this way, okay? Don't get frustrated. So, I don't know. I'm just going to continue to try to build and grow these new guys. And, you know, other than that, my job is cool. My new job, I've been there about 4 months, and it's working out for me, you know. My bosses and my managers, and they seem to like me, so I'm making an impact there, and hopefully there's a future there for me, and I think there is. So, you know, I guess whatever it is that you do every day, if you work, or just do the best you can, and just be the best person you can, and help people. So I'm going to say it. Let's just continue to be kind and help people, help one another, and let's continue to build this community. And thanks for being here. Have a good night. Tomorrow's hump day. Let's get through the rest of this week strong, finish strong, and try to get some more videos out for you guys. I really don't have a genre or a focus yet, but it's coming. Who knows? Maybe this is all I'll ever do. I'll just get blabbery and just babble on about whatever, you know, whatever's on your mind. I don't know what these videos are like being on the receiving end, but I know for me, in a way, these videos they're therapeutic for me. And if anything that I've said or anything I've done is helping anyone, that's great. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Have a good night. God bless my family, your family, living and deceased. Every day's a holiday and every meal's a feast. Have a good night.